All right, let's take a look at Klay Thompson, 6'7", 206, played at Washington State. He hovers right around that 12th pick the Jazz are going to have. He's a shooting guard and a well-sized shooting guard. 40% three-point shooter last year. People really talk about him as one of the best shooters. He's been fabulous in all the draft workouts. He's got some pretty deep range here. Didn't shoot great in the games I saw as the air ball there, and he takes Jimmer Fredette-esque shots. There's no question. Here he comes with the NBA pull-up three. Missed it. This is against Butler in Maui. Or actually, I think it's in Hawaii, but not in Maui. He's working the post on this set. And he'll come out. This is an NBA move right there. One dribble to his left for a right-hand shooter. A lot of guys really do that. Here's a quick spin. These are good, quick moves. He's going to be able to get his shot in the NBA. Off the dribble, he gets it off pretty quickly, misses there. I mean, much as you're watching whether it goes in or not, because you can see his percentages, are these shots he's going to take in the NBA, catch and shoot there, fading back. It's going to take some work, and he only shot 44% overall. But you can see he gets these off nicely. He's well set, and bang, hits that one right there. The thing that surprised me when watching him, as we look at part two, how much of his game is dribble drive. It's almost all left-handed. He wants to go left almost every time, as he does here against Butler again. And nice hesitation into traffic. Here's going to have to be a little bit of a shot maker. And again, it's left hand. Now that one I'm not sure. In the NBA, that help defense gets over much more quickly. So a little doubt on that. Mack guarding him here. This time, again, left hand driving. Butler never really adjusted to how much he wants to use his left. Now, you'll see this is a mismatch. He takes advantage of it against UCLA, gets fouled on his way. UCLA at some point here, open floor, beats his guy to the left. Beautiful step through. This one was a nice NBA move. Look at him alter his body to the defense, finish with the right hand. Now, UCLA is going to start to overplay him and force him to his right. That's one of the few times misses that shot. I don't know if he went back right again much all day. Here, he's able to kind of swing through, use his pivot to create the left-hand drive that he wants and draw the foul. And I like that about him. Shows a craftiness. He gets back into the left hand. Nice finish inside. And you're going to see they really overplay, and he's able to drive through, back to the right hand there, draw the foul. Now, these last two are a little disconcerting because an NBA athlete needs to come around. This is going to the right hand and finish that. Gordon Hayward goes up and slams that. And he, in both of these, gets caught really inside. He does not have a mid-range game. Those are going to be big adjustment problems for him. They tried to post him up some, both in the Butler game and the UCLA game. I've just got two snippets here for you. It was not of great success. So I have some concerns. The shooting will translate. The dribble drive is nice, but I think he's going to have a hard time around the rim in the adjustment to the NBA a little bit. I'm not entirely sure how much of this offensive game, and he may just end up being a real spot-up shooter by the time it's done. We've seen some of his handle on his drive. I'm going to try to incorporate some more team play here. Nice split of the double team. Actually goes all the way to the rack. Again, that was left-handed. We go back to the Butler game. Nice work inside, draws the foul, trying to dish it off. Here's a really poor fast break where he's out of control. Some people have him projected as high as 11 to the Warriors, others going by the Jazz. I would be surprised if the Jazz were to take him. I don't see what he adds. I think Gordon Hayward's better at just about everything here that he does. So I'm not sure how the Jazz see that. That was a nice play there where they were forcing him right, gave him a passing angle. Here's a kind of quick kick out, moves it. He's willing to move it. But as is the case with most of these guys, he was the majority of the offense, so he hangs on to the ball for an awfully long time, and he's going to have to change that in the NBA game. Here, nice lob inside after a bad turnover on the possession before. Now, defensively, at times he was terrible, and you'll see this, but I also would say, and Butler worked him pretty good. Here he closes out with a pretty athletic closeout that affects the shot. But over time, he really worked. Here's against Sheldon Mack, cuts him off. Mack may be an NBA player, but that's a top-level college player. He's in the wing here, closing out again this time. Again, that length at 6'7" and a pretty good wingspan at 8'7", it impacts people. This time, very poor getting back and getting beat badly by Mack to the rim. Here he's trailing, never recovers, and that happens to him a good deal. Some of that's just college sets, too. But here again, trailing, way off recovering. I mean, you're beat that badly, you got to make an adjustment. Here's a UCLA game. Early, he gets beat badly here. And then they're working him in. This is Honeycutt, who's a second-round draft pick probably. He defends him up pretty good. And as this game went on, he defended more and more. Maybe defends him pretty well. Sorry to my English teachers. Nice read, how to get through, and then cut off Honeycutt's passing angle to force a turnover. Dribble drive, nice cut off, and he doesn't foul him here. They call a foul. We'll show you the other angle quickly to show you that this is pretty nice footwork. Look at the feet. I mean, that's quick movement. These are the areas where he's more athletic than people think. The vert and getting up over the rim offensively is probably an issue. Laterally, he doesn't do a bad job here. He's down low. They set a double staggered pick for him. He gets beat badly. Now, here's what I really like about Klay Thompson. This is the next play. It's Zach's next play. Look how much tighter he is this time, and he prevents Honeycutt from getting the same thing. So there's some basketball IQ. There's a little fight. There's a little battle to him. He rebounds 5 a game. I certainly didn't see this. In the 2 games that I watched, the Butler and the UCLA game, that rebounding was not active. And I was disappointed by it. Here's just kind of tapping one around. But if he's going to be a valuable 6'8 player and the 6'7 NBA player, he's going to have to rebound. Nice one there over Honeycutt. And I always like to give you one other thing. I thought this one possession here was kind of a cool sequence. He comes off, catches, hesitates, nothing there, passes out, goes to the post with a nice cut. I liked him staying active. That is an awful shot. Ball stays loose. Oh, look what I got. Not there. Doesn't force. Just keeps creating open space. Tells you can move without the ball. And that's what he is. He's a scorer. How much of it translates, I don't know. Klay Thompson, 6'7", 206, 22 points a game. That's the guy. Tell me what you think.